Alright, what's up guys, so welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you some of the latest Arsenal transfer news. And just before I get into it, this is going to have quite a lot of stories in today, as obviously yesterday I didn't upload to take part in the Blackout Tuesday. It was basically, if you're not sure what Blackout Tuesday is about, it's pretty much for the black community, and it's against racism, police brutality out in America, just racism everywhere really, as obviously the things that have been happening recently, including George Floyd, it's been absolutely terrible out there. So as obviously I can't go and join the protest because I'm over here in England, I'm going to try and do my bit, or I tried to do my bit by taking part in the Blackout Tuesday, not uploading anything to YouTube or just any social media in general. But let's get into the first story anyway. So this is about David Luiz. So the Benfica president, has revealed that David Luiz will sign a new 2-year deal at Arsenal, even though there have been talks between him and David Luiz. Obviously, we found out recently that the total cost of David Luiz's move was 24 million just for this season, which is loads of money. We also found out recently that David Luiz only signed a 1-year deal at Arsenal, not a 2-year deal like we all expected. And then we also found out recently that Benfica have been in talks with him. He does want to go back to Benfica. But anyways, Benfica's president has now come out and has confirmed that David Luiz will be signing a new deal at Arsenal. So the exact quote was, "I spoke to him yesterday. We have a father-son relationship. He was in the car with his agent and will renew with Arsenal for 2 years." That's the main part. David Luiz loves Benfica, but he is 33 years old and has to earn money. His salary in England is unthinkable for Benfica to pay. In England, he earns 7 to 8 million euros a year. If Luiz comes and says, "I want to come back," if he is 35 and in perfect condition, of course we would welcome him. But now if he came, it would only be for 1 million. And as a father, I would say, "David, you're not coming. Don't be crazy. Go somewhere else and make more money." It may be that it becomes a case like Rui Costa, who called me one day and said it was his time to return, for me to make a contract, offer a salary, which he signed. If David Luiz does the same, he can return. So it looks like David Luiz obviously will be signing a new 2-year contract at Arsenal, which I am pretty happy about. I do quite like David Luiz as a player at Arsenal. I think as he is one of the older, as he said in that quote, 33 years old, so getting on in age. But he has played for some of the big dogs in European football and has, of course, played in the Brazilian national teams a few times. So has lots of experience and is a bit of a mentor for some of the younger players, including, Martinelli, Saka. And there have been pictures of them talking, which is really nice, and I'm happy that he is going to be staying for a bit longer. So next up, I'm going to be talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So, this is a big story. So, obviously, he has been linked with a move away from Arsenal now for ages. So many different clubs were reportedly interested in him. I believe Inter Milan, PSG, United, Chelsea. And just talking about Chelsea, there was a story coming out the other day that Chelsea were reportedly still very confident that they would actually sign Aubameyang. But anyways, getting on in this story, loads of teams who were interested in him, Real Madrid, Barcelona, all of those teams. Now there's a big story coming out today, and it involves Lacazette and also Arteta. So there's a bit of a two-sided, not two-sided, there's two stories I'm going to put into this one. So getting on with the first one, Lacazette has joined us Arsenal fans in urging Aubameyang to sign a new contract. The other day, AFC.talk on Instagram posted a picture basically saying a quote from a newspaper outlet called L'Equipe, a picture of Aubameyang, and then it said, "Don't let us down, Aubameyang, sign the ting." And Lacazette actually liked the post. Now, there has been a report coming out today that Lacazette could reportedly be moving, or Inter Milan really want Lacazette. But obviously, if Lacazette is liking this post, which wants Aubameyang to stay, then surely Lacazette's going to stay as well. Because if Lacazette was going to go somewhere, he wouldn't care if Aubameyang stayed or not. He would most likely want Aubameyang to come with him. So it looks like Lacazette will be staying, and that is kind of a fake story, even if Inter Milan do want him. But yeah, Lacazette wants Aubameyang to stay. And as I said, there is another story, kind of part 2 of this. And this is about Mikel Arteta. So the Arsenal manager, obviously Mikel Arteta, is planning to hold a personal talk with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is yet to sign a new contract with the club, according to the Telegraph. We're yet to offer him a new contract, but it looks like Arteta will be giving him a contract in the next couple of weeks or so, and I really hope he does. I do want Aubameyang to stay at Arsenal, obviously, so hopefully these talks go well and Aubameyang does stay. So finally today I'm going to be talking about KOCKU. Obviously this is linked a bit with Mesut Ozil as well. KOCKU is a brilliant young player, 21 years old, and plays for Feyenoord. He's a midfielder, and we've lined him up as a potential replacement for the infamous Mesut Ozil, I guess I should say. Mesut Ozil, he's past his prime, isn't he? Loads of the fans want him out now. I'm one of them. I think he thinks he's an alright player. I think he'd definitely benefit if he went to a club who really want him, such as Fernandes. His agent came out the other day and said that he weren't going to leave this summer, but next season when his contract does run out, then he will be leaving. But anyways, getting back to this Feyenoord story about Orkun KOCKU. Feyenoord are reportedly willing to sell him to raise some new funds, and now Arsenal are expected to bid for him in the next coming weeks. So, pretty exciting news. I think Orkun will be a good signing for us. If we can replace Ozil, with him, and I think we definitely benefit from it. But it looks like Arsenal will be going to make a bid. Not sure how much or anything, but it looks like we will manage to get some money out of it. So I did say actually that was going to be my final story, but here's just a quick one. So Arsenal, obviously we know they're going to be playing Man City on the first game back of the season. Also, Aston Villa, I believe, going to be playing Sheffield. We're not sure any of the TV channels or anything, but we now do know that the Premier League should be releasing all of the dates and TV broadcasters today for each and every match that's coming up in the Premier League. So definitely stick around at the channel and subscribe with notifications on, as I will be updating you with a breaking news story as soon as those dates come out. So, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. So, if you're new around here and you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!